Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. We all know that the Browns have been navigating through a turbulent season so far. The quarterback situation, as many of you have been watching closely, remains one of the most talked about topics in the league. It's been a roller coaster, with veteran Joe Flacco stepping in at times. But now, there's a new twist that might just shake up everything we thought we knew about Cleveland's quarterback plans. Recently, the Browns benched Flacco, who's been filling in as a reliable veteran presence, and instead, they named rookie Dillon Gabriel as the starting quarterback for Week 5 against the Minnesota Vikings. That's right, a rookie stepping into the spotlight in a crucial game, and you can feel the tension, the anticipation, and the hope all wrapped into one. But what's really been grabbing headlines isn't just the decision itself, but what's been happening around the rookie quarterback, Shedeur Sanders. The son of the legendary Deion Sanders has been making waves, not just on the field but off it as well. Shedeur, who's been waiting patiently in the wings, has been under a microscope, especially with all the quarterback drama swirling around Cleveland lately. And this week, he really made sure everyone was watching. In a moment that can only be described as bizarre, Shedeur gave a pantomime performance during a locker room interview. That's right, he was expressing emotions and gestures without voicing a single word, a kind of theatrical display that left everyone stunned. When reporters asked him questions on Wednesday, October 1st, Shedeur responded through a series of exaggerated gestures, as if he was playing charades right there in the locker room. Now, of course, the reactions flooded in. Some saw it as childish, others as a sign of frustration, but no one could ignore the fact that it was a bold move, especially from a rookie trying to carve out his place in the NFL. And naturally, the spotlight turned to his father, Deion Sanders, who's been vocal about his son's journey. Deion, who's always been a colorful and outspoken figure, didn't hold back. On Instagram, he responded with laughing emojis to his son's antics, commenting, "Good one, son, you did that." It was classic Deion, supportive but also playful, showing pride in his son's boldness. But here's where things get even more interesting. ESPN's Adam Schefter later reported that Shedeur's mime act wasn't just a spontaneous outburst or a reaction to the quarterback competition. No, it was actually a response to criticism from ESPN analyst Rex Ryan, who had earlier questioned Shedeur's readiness to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. Ryan had made some pointed comments, suggesting that Shedeur needed to study more and that he wasn't quite ready to take the reins yet. And Shedeur, perhaps in a moment of frustration, decided to make a statement, even if it was in silence. This entire saga has sparked a lot of debate among fans, analysts, and insiders. Some believe Shedeur's antics show a lack of maturity, a sign that he's not quite ready for prime time. Others see it as a young player expressing his emotions in a non-traditional way, which might be part of his growth process. But one thing is clear, his presence in Cleveland is controversial. The media and fans are watching every move, every gesture, trying to gauge whether Shedeur is prepared to handle the pressure of the NFL. And honestly, this isn't the first time the Browns have been in the spotlight for quarterback issues. Over the past few seasons, Cleveland has been searching for stability at the position. Remember Baker Mayfield's departure, the brief stint of Jacoby Brissett, and now this latest carousel involving Flacco and Gabriel. It's been a wild ride. The Browns have invested heavily in their roster, aiming to make a serious push for the playoffs and ultimately a Super Bowl appearance. But the quarterback position has been a lingering question mark, especially with the inconsistent performances and the high expectations placed on young talents like Shedeur Sanders. Looking at the current season, Cleveland's offense has shown flashes of brilliance but also moments of inconsistency. With a defense that's been solid but not dominant, the team's success largely hinges on how well their quarterbacks perform under pressure. Dillon Gabriel, stepping into that starting role, now has a big opportunity to prove himself. He's been praised for his mobility and decision-making, but the challenge is immense, especially against tough defenses like the Vikings. And of course, the pressure on Shedeur to eventually step in is mounting. Fans are asking, is he ready? Should he be starting now? The truth is, Cleveland is at a crossroads. The organization has to decide whether to trust their young talent or continue to lean on veteran experience. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The AFC North is one of the most competitive divisions in the league, and every game counts. The Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers are all vying for supremacy, and the Browns know they can't afford to fall behind. A quarterback controversy or a young quarterback's learning curve can be a double-edged sword. It can either energize the team or cause instability. What's clear is that Cleveland's management is watching carefully, weighing options, and trying to find that delicate balance between developing talent and winning now. As we look ahead to the upcoming games, the Browns' schedule looks challenging, but it's also an opportunity. If Dillon Gabriel can step up and lead the team effectively, it could give Cleveland a much-needed boost. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders remains a wild card, a player with immense potential but also a lot to prove. His development will be critical, not just for his career, but for the future of the franchise. Cleveland's coaching staff, led by their head coach and offensive coordinators, are undoubtedly evaluating every practice rep, every game situation, trying to decide when and how Shedeur might get another shot at leading the Browns. And let's not forget, this story is still unfolding. The NFL season is long, and the Browns are in a pivotal phase, trying to find consistency and establish a winning culture. Fans are eager to see how this quarterback drama resolves, whether Gabriel can cement his role or if Shedeur will eventually rise to the occasion. The pressure is high, but Cleveland has shown resilience before, and they're determined to keep fighting. The city's passion for their team is unmatched, and every game, every play, is a testament to their loyalty and hope for a brighter future. So, what does all of this mean for the Browns moving forward? It means that the quarterback situation remains one of the most intriguing storylines in the NFL this season. It also highlights the growing pains of a young player trying to find his footing in the league. Shedeur's mime performance might have been a fleeting moment of frustration or a statement of defiance, but it's part of a larger narrative of growth, challenges, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Cleveland fans, you know better than anyone that patience is key, but also that the team's window for success is now. The Browns are building something special, and every decision at quarterback could shape their destiny for years to come. In the end, what matters most is that the Browns stay united, keep pushing forward, and trust their process. Whether it's Gabriel leading the team in the next game or Shedeur getting another chance to prove himself, one thing is for sure, Cleveland is still in the hunt. The AFC North is stacked, but the Browns have the talent, the coaching, and the passion to turn this season into a memorable run. So stay tuned, keep supporting your team, and let's see how this story unfolds. The journey is far from over, and for Cleveland Browns fans, the best is yet to come. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all this quarterback chaos? Do you think Shedeur Sanders is ready to lead the Browns someday soon? Or are you more confident in Dillon Gabriel's ability to steer this team through the rest of the season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the future of Cleveland's football. Remember, this story is ongoing, and I'll be back soon with more updates, more analysis, and more insights into the Browns' journey. Stay loyal, stay passionate, and let's keep believing in this team. Cleveland Browns, forever and always fighting for glory.